Welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome back to another unedited Soulstone Survivors video. Playing with the Arcane Weaver today because we have his new weapon. Quickly move my camera. Sacred Orb. Launches a Sacred Orb that moves in a curved line forward, causing 110 damage and applying Dazed. Sure. Damage is multiplied by 3 on critical strikes. Let's just go for it. What type of build are we gonna go? I don't know. And now we can play whatever map we want again. Let's go for the Frozen Wastelands map, curse difficulty 25, a little easy maybe, but we're just vibing. And I want to make it a short video, a short and sweet one. That is because I am about to go bowling together with my nephew and my girlfriend. Why does this deal an insane amount of damage for being just like a first weapon? We also have Celestial Retribution. Only comets hit the ground, applying stun. Looks fun. Looks cool. Maybe that's what is dealing so much damage, because that seems to have quite a longer recharge time. Yeah, I guess, or a combination. At least I saw like 2000 damage numbers right from the start there, and that's not really what we're looking for. Let's go for a raw damage build. So we are gonna pick things like Leviathan and like just things that increase our raw power. And in the meantime, we will still be applying all the negative effects in the world, but we're gonna go for a raw damage critical hit build. That's what we're going for today, a crit build. Applying more Dazed or applying Brittle. I think applying more Dazed is going to be better for us, because that will only increase the damage critical hits does, right? Dazed increases the chance to receive critical strikes. Awesome, exactly what we're looking for. Going for that nice crit build. How have you guys been doing? I've been doing A-okay. Wednesday today. Insert It's Wednesday, my dude's meme clip right here. If I would be editing, that's what I would do. Bit of a returning gag here on the Onkruid channel. Free day of work, as you all know, Wednesday. Also no team meeting later today in the evening, because we had that last week, so it's really just like a vibing day today. What did I do already? Played quite a lot of League of Legends already together with my buddy Simon, my nephew, that I'm going bowling with as well. I mean, I would love to have something that can crit, and I think that Arcane Disc most of the time fires off quite a bunch of them later in the game, and that's exactly what we need, like, right? Something that fires off a bunch of projectiles that can all individually crit. I also recorded, I don't want any of these, Bloodlust is always fine. I also recorded, no, not recorded, I edited the first Time Survivors video. Amazing thing happened yesterday. I was randomly, yeah, debilitating plague is always better. I was randomly editing, not editing, what the hell am I talking about? I was randomly looking at my mailboxes of like my work mail and stuff, because I still had some work emails to send out. And all of a sudden, I saw that I had a mail on my YouTube email. And that almost never happens. It has happened once before, and that was about like a scam offer of something that was not interesting at all. But now it was legit. The developers, Lunar Chili, developers of a small little indie game called Time Survivors. Very, very similar to Vampire Survivors, but with the addition of kind of time travel, of kind of a history perspective. One of the characters that you can play, for example, is Abraham Lincoln. That's so funny. And Cleopatra is also there. And you can head from the Stone Age into like the Dinosaur Age, whatever you want. All in all, just like Leviathan, yeah, sure. Multicast for Holy, Sacred Orb, Celestial Retribution. Yeah, we're going to keep both of those skills, so that's a word upgrade as well. And it looked interesting. But either way, however the game looked, just the feeling of like getting contacted by a developer to cover their game on my channel is mind-bogglingly crazy. That's like such an insanely great experience and such a nice step, a nice feeling of progress in my YouTube journey. It's the first time something like that has ever happened. And surely, granted, it's a very small game. It's clearly just like a passion project of 3 dudes, and it is a free open demo, so everybody can play it. It's not like I am getting special rights or a special copy of the game or whatnot, what you want. No, but then again, it's just like the main concept that appealed to me, right? Getting asked to cover a game on my channel. Such an amazing feeling. Yesterday I recorded my first impressions of the game through just doing 2 single runs. That was already like a blast. I was legitimately enjoying myself. Crit damage, arcane power is nice, but do we want to replace anything? Maybe replace a lightning bolt, right? Yeah, let's replace lightning bolt. Damage increase for Arcane or Leviathan. Just regular old Leviathan, please. Regular old Leviathan. We are really gonna be in the need for some movement speed upgrades, but look at our damage already, right? It's kind of crazy. Might would also be nice. Yeah, let's just go for it. We're going crazy. We're focusing all our eggs in the holy basket, in the starting skills basket. Hopefully that was not a bad choice, but for now it seems like we are still doing quite some damage. A little bit of area on that holy retribution never killed nobody, never hurt nobody. And sure, it's just marketing, right? Because they know that I played Vampire Survivors, they know that I played Biters and Bullets, they know that I played Soulstone Survivors. I've even talked about Perseus Titan Slayer in some of my videos, so they clearly realize that I am into like the bullet hell arena survivors genre. So it's very much looking for that target audience and trying to apply marketing tactics there. But that doesn't matter. It still feels like such an absolute honor. I was thrilled. I was excited to the brim. I was kind of like feeling in the middle of a feeling of ecstasy, really. I was even shaking a little bit. I had tears in my eyes, legitimately, because it feels like the culmination of what I have been working towards for the past 5 years, right? Some recognition, being kind of like a player in the YouTube landscape and having some influence. Not that are all things that I am exactly looking for throughout this YouTube journey, but you get what I mean, right? It was just an awesome, awe-inspiring feeling. Something that really just made my entire week. And it made me so absolutely insanely motivated to continue working on YouTube videos. That's exactly why I'm here today with you again, recording this quick little snippet before I go out for bowling, so that I can let videos render while I am going out for my bowling trip. And this video will be short and sweet for sure, because our build is quite potent. Arcane Shield, very good ability, but let's skip the active skills for now, because I think that we are just keeping this arsenal right here. A smart person would probably replace the Arcane Beam with another holy spell. Am I a smart person? Yeah, I do think so. Am I gonna do it? No, I don't think so at all. These circles on the ground really remind me of like a post-traumatic, or really elicit post-traumatic symptoms in me. They remind me of a traumatic period in my life where I was trying to complete the winter event and I was just absolutely doing a god-awful job at it. Cleared it out in the end though, and we did it on like the hardest difficulty that was needed, so we got 3 birds in 1 stone. Still quite proud of that achievement. Also a video that got quite a lot of traction, because, well, making a video about an event, a specific thing, and then naming it something like guide or how to or stuff can attract a lot of people. Especially if it's such a hard event as that one was, or at least for me, I really found it hard. I needed a whole bunch of tries to actually get that to work. Have we really only killed 4 Lords of the Void? I thought we were 6 Lords deep already, but I guess I am just imagining things. What is the time Survivors game gonna be on the channel? I think it's just gonna be like a game where I produce a video or 3, 4, 5 in maybe just some regular old ramble runs, just like I'm doing right now, just to showcase everything that the game has to offer so far, because that is a bit limited, of course, because it's a free demo, it's not even early access yet, and also just to give the game designers their a thank you, right? Maybe like me playing that game will bring them 1, maybe 2 new players. I reckon that my buddy Destroyer, Brent, might give it a shot, because he is always into those kinds of games as well. But, I mean, in general, it's not going to give them that much exposure, right? I have 230 subscribers, which is not nothing, but I don't think that many of my subscribers are also going to click through the link in the description, actually go to the game's page, wishlist it, download the demo, play it themselves. But that's not the goal for me. I hope it was not necessarily the goal for them, but I joined the Discord of the game and I noticed there were like only 20 people in there, so it's still really something unknown. And that's okay, because it's not gonna make waves in the gaming scene. There's not gonna be an E3 presentation about this game's full release. There's not gonna be a ninja event where he plays the game with Drake, I think. That's not what this game is aiming for. It's aiming to provide a nice little Survivors game for the people that are interested in that genre, and that is exactly what it is achieving as well. So I got to comment it. It's kind of the same as like, or well, no, it's not kind of the same, but it reminds me of Stoner, the book I read recently, where he also sets out to do something that he finds valuable, something that he wants to do with his life, and he just does it. And for some people, it might seem like a boring life lived without value and that he missed out on a whole bunch of stuff. But for him, he was satisfied. He died a satisfied death. And I think here it's exactly the same in this game, right? Or well, in this game, in Time Survivors. They didn't necessarily want to create the new Vampire Survivors hype that destroys the entire internet. They didn't want to create a new Fortnite. They didn't want to create a Fortnite killer, the World of Warcraft killer. They wanted to create a fun little project with a random Cerberus in there. That's our second revive. I guess we're gonna have to be a little careful because we were playing without a care in the world for a second. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.